And the 18-year-old has got the winner for us in this game.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Tromso. It is the day before our return to European football and we are going to get it underway, get into the feel for it with two games here. One in the Norwegian Cup, our annual first round tie, which is usually the only tie that we managed to win. I mean, last year we did a little bit better, to be fair to us, but we have got this game, and we are going to be playing away against. Let me give my best effort in this name. Mandalskameratene we're going to be playing against today. Yeah, pretty. It's a nice name. That nice name, really good. Yeah. Few more letters than Tromso, but yeah, we can deal with that. We're going to go away to them today, and then after that we'll come in. We're not going back to the Tromso arena, actually. We are going to our new stadium. Well, not new stadium, but it's the current stadium. If we go and take a look, where would it be now? The 2-Hill Arena, as you can see here. We're temporarily here because we are actually getting an extension to the stadium. It's something I requested. They're making the stadium bigger, which is good because that means in knockout European football, I mean, we might not even get to play it there, but at least for the future, they will have a bigger stadium here in Tromso. But if we do win it this year, we wouldn't be able to see it. But yeah, we've got that on the way, which is a good thing. They've invested the money into that, and now we've been able to do that on request. So yeah, that's good. The cup game today, then against Brann at home. Good start to the season for us, and then first game on today, Vålerenga here, as you can see. So 3 wins there, including a 2-0 win. I mean, 3 really tough games, and we managed to get wins in all of them. And then after that, 0-0 draw against Vålerenga, 0-0 draw against Molde away, and then just these 2 losses, which were just ridiculous, to be honest. This game going to be important to bounce back from that. We're still 5th, to be fair, but with all the European games now going to come up soon, it's frustrating that we've dropped points when it's just ridiculous how we've been the better team in pretty much all the games. So the fact we haven't picked up points, I just don't know how it's possible, really. But yeah, some of the players still getting settled in, these new boys, especially in the defence and stuff like that. Probably why we are only 6th best in goals. Conceded 9 goals and we've only scored 10. So it's not the best, but we're still 5th. I guess that's positive we can take away. We've got Brann, and if we beat them, we would probably go up and climb a little bit more. It's Molde, Viking again, and Rosenborg, who are unbeaten at the start of the season. So it's a good start from them 3, and then the rest of the pack, we're still doing all right in comparison to the rest of them. It's always some teams at the top who just fly away, and then the rest of us, but top 5 as it stands, we're still there and on to qualify for Europe for the next season, should we still be here. So that's the goal in terms of this season. We're going to help our efforts today with that game against Brann, but first it's our away cup game, the first round against Mandalskameratene. There we go. So the team for this game against Mandalskameratene, I think I've nailed that now. We're sticking with the cautious mentality and this 5-2-3. I think it's the way to go. I'm not a fan of playing on cautious, but I mean, I don't know. I think we just go with it, to be honest, because when we play balanced, it feels a bit insecure. We don't play as well. We'll try it for now, and I think we will get better results. The team starts with Satran in goal. We've got a back line of Kornienko, Lasanta, Eduardo, Gilia, and Conceição. We've got Dahl and Pereira making up the midfield. Motta on the left, Anderson on the right, and 4 Reds up top. Kick off here in this game against our opponents, let's just put it that way for now. To be honest, I think I've had a good go at saying the name, so at least that's out the way now. Yeah, pretty much a full strength team. There's probably going to be half-time changes, obviously 5 changes, so we can bring in pretty much all the players we have on the bench anyway. This game's going to be important to kind of get the win, get into the next round. We still want to do well in the cup, even if our focus is on the European competitions, and the bonuses for the cup are low. That's probably why we do so bad, to be honest. But yeah, we need to do well. 17 games unbeaten we were in the league, across this season and last season. But then we just lost 2 games, and they were just I don't know what it was. 4 games where we didn't get a win, in games where the first loss I felt like we should have won. The second loss wasn't a good performance really, but I still think 4 goals conceded was just poor. Especially the first loss as well was annoying because it's our home record gone as well, and I've said so many times I hate losing the home record, and we did there, and that was it really. It's just the end of that. It's a shame we lose it, and hopefully we don't carry that. Hopefully it's the bad form is over now. We've had a few injuries as well, but hopefully it's over, and then going into Europe we will be much better for our qualifiers. I'm not sure which qualifier I'll show if we win the first. If I feel like we'd win the first one, I'll probably show the second one in the interest of advancing, like I've said before. But yeah, we've got an important time coming up. Going into those qualifiers, we're going to have quite a few to play before we obviously go into the league phase. I think we can play well and do well. This tactic has worked for us a long time now, even if it's sticking with a cautious mentality. It's just securing the defence, especially against bigger teams. It's going to be important, and if we can learn to play with that mentality, then I guess that's what we need. We've got a really good backline now who's still very young and continuing to develop. If we give them time to do so, they will. As Eduardo, one of the players there, is in that backline playing in the libero role. That is a lovely ball over the top. Flores Kobe 3 takes a touch and he puts it away, and that is a lovely finish from Flores. Finally, the goal in this game to make it 1-0, and that's exactly what we need to start our game off. Really, finally, after 37 minutes, it's been I mean, as you can see, we've had all the momentum. That's been the case, in these games that we've been losing. We've had all the momentum, everything we need, and nothing has come for us. But we bounced back. I'm sure we'll be back. And the first game curse is just, what can you do, really? First game of the day, carried on for the whole day, and I guess that's just what we're doing, unfortunately. But it will be gone, and by the time tomorrow, I am confident we'll have a bit of better form for the European games. There's Flores there. What a goal that is! He's just done I don't even know what he's just done. I think he's done like the Henri shot, where it's like the fake shot. I'm fairly certain he did that, where it was like the left foot, even though he probably should have put it away with the right. Let's take a look at this. Pereira over the top. He plays in Motta with a lovely ball, and the square ball, and he's done it. Oh, he's done I don't know how to. It's like a Neymar skill type thing, where he's just flicked it under his foot. A lovely finish to make it 2-0 here in this game. We're going to go into half time, try and get another goal here, or maybe not. We will go into half time. 2.59 XG generated. It's been a good display, even if it's not had all the goals that we would expect from games like this. But honestly, if we can get it over sooner rather than later, that probably would be what we want, to be honest. We'll make some changes. Give some minutes to Thorstenson there. He's not really had too many minutes. Who else will bring on? Ramage at the back can come on for Gilly, a straight swap. Not going to bring Mauro Couto on. He's had a bit of an injury, and don't really want to risk him, especially going into the games we've got coming up. Inglai, and will come on that left side. And also, finally, I think we can't take Anderson off. I'm not sure. I think we'll bring on Bajoun, or do we bring on Lyso? Yeah, Lyso, we'll bring him in the libero role. Obviously, a lot of running for Eduardo in that spot, so we'll bring him off there and go with them for the second half as Anderson finds himself on the ball into the middle. Motta is there, and that is 3-0. Job done here in the cup. The first round secured for us. It's an emphatic win. 45 minutes in, 3-0 up. What's the attendance saying today? We've got 1,300 nearly, and those travelling Tromso fans in the back will return up north with a very, very happy, very happy with a good result for us in this game. You see how the cautious mentality works. I mean, I'm such a huge fan of this formation, to be honest. I only adopted it because of what I thought we needed in that game against Marseille, and it has worked so well since then. It's just so good because you've got this really secure back line. Your libero is stepping up there, your midfielders can do whatever they want, the wing backs and then your inverted wingers, the wing backs overlapping there, your striker, he's allowed to just stay there and get the ball fed to him, or even drop back if he wants to. It's very, very good tactic in my opinion, and it's worked well for us, and hopefully will continue to do so going into the Conference League coming up. We should probably check who our possible opponents could be. I mean, I'm not really too sure who is going to come in. Hopefully not some, really, really difficult teams. But, if we get the likes of a Marseille again, Villarreal as favourites, then I think we can go on and beat them this time round. I mean, semi-finals probably a minimum. We want to definitely go on and improve on what we did the last time we were in the Conference League, which was just over a year ago now. It feels like, because it's like 2 seasons ago, but it literally was just over a year ago now. And we need to go and do one better. And I'm very confident we can do something. I mean, we weren't. I don't know, because last time we weren't at the start of the season. We weren't doing too well. I feel like, if I remember correctly, this season we've been okay, but like, I just think when we go into the Conference League, we're a whole different breed. Players just step up and play so much better, and we get those shock results that we need. I think our league phase has to be a little bit better, because 7 points last time out, 6 before that, if I'm not mistaken. We have to be a little bit better, but I think we can go on. Even if we get that automatic spot, that would be a huge result for us, because it avoids the playoff and we avoid 2 extra games. We need to be. I think if we. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I just think we need to get a feel. There's doubts in my mind that will form for any fan, because we've got that goal winning the Conference League. There's doubts that will pop up. But I think we just need to get a feel, and then we'll realise that we have a real good chance of doing something in this campaign, and that will only come by playing those games coming up in the next few weeks and months, which is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to make a return, and even if it's not this season, if we can secure ourselves a spot in Europe again next year, then at least we have a bit of kind of consistent football, I guess you could say, European football. So it doesn't feel like such a kind of a drag, you know what I mean? 6 seasons now, 6th season, and we've missed out on Europe twice. It's been very disappointing. So to remove that element, consistently get back in, it would feel very, very nice to go on and do that. 4-0 up in this game after 80 minutes is Brann next for us at the Tool Arena. A bit of a smaller stadium, but does the job, I guess, whilst our stadium is being upgraded, renovated, added seats, hopefully enough to go and, I don't know what it is that lets us down. I think it might be the poles, what's it called, the terracing, something like that, that goes through the stadium. I think that could be the issue. I'm fairly certain we have that at the stadium, and if it is, that would be annoying, but what can you do really? Edison into Flores, and that is Alex Flores' hat-trick in this game. Cool as you like, and it's been the perfect display from us. But yeah, the Romsey is being upgraded for now. I don't know what's taking so long. I thought they were going to do it in the summer, but apparently not. But I guess that's how it is, really. But yeah, 80 minutes gone in this game. You'd think we are if we compare it to all our other first round games, we're usually a lot more convincing. But you think from the way we've been playing, just a lot of composure on the ball, possession, shots, we would with the best team in the league, something like that. Not the case. I don't think we're going to be a world-beating team in the league, but I'm happy to accept that the goal is that Conference League. And when we do it, by the way, it's going to be an amazing moment, because it might be my greatest achievement as a manager, and I do hope we can go on and do it if this season. If not, I'm not too sure. We'll just have to find out. What a finish that is by Flores, by the way. His 4th of the game. Ennison with a lovely ball. He's obviously not the player he used to be in terms of his kind of position in this squad. A real key figure at one point, but now he has kind of dropped out of favour. But he comes in and is always putting in some great performances. 3 assists in this game for him. Yeah, 3 assists and 4 goals for Flores. The full-time whistle is going to go. There's frozen for some reason, but if we can get rid of these freezes, that would be nice. Any chance here? We're going to get it finished. There it goes. The full-time whistle back over to the league now. So the team for this game against Brann, it's the 1-11 team. It starts with Satran in goal. We've got a backline of La Santa, Eduardo, Angelia, Kornienko and Conceição on the wings, with Dahl and Pereira, Mata on the left, Kuta on the right, and Flores up top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorted. Kick off here in this game. Against Brann, simpler name to pronounce this time. I mean, one thing I've noticed about this cautious kind of mentality of play is that it's supposed to soak up pressure, and we're playing a tiki-taka style, moving the ball around fast, but I don't know if we're moving away a little bit from it. It's a bit more adapted at this point. If that's an issue, I'm not really too sure. At least we've tried the tactic. I think it's been one of the better tactics. Mauro Couto's through on goal here, and Mauro Couto has the shot. He's forced to save from the Brann goalkeeper. I still think we don't, even though we don't have as much possession, I still think we have quite a lot. We can still knock it around very, very well. I mean, if we look at our pass map, I mean, it's obviously still 10 minutes into the game, but this usually does lighten up a little bit more. It looks a lot more impressive. So, um, I think the important thing to take is we're still moving the ball around fast. It doesn't have to be thousands of passes, stuff like that, but we're moving it around fast. We still have our fair share of possession. I think I genuinely can only remember one game where we've had less than 50% possession. So as much as it may feel like that, it's not the case usually, and it will work out in the end. And I think the tactic is still there, and it was always going to be a tough tactic to adapt. I think that's what made being here so tough. But now that we found the formation, the players, it's worked well, and ultimately we will go on and win it with this adapted tiki-taka tactic, vertical tiki-taka, moving it between the lines very, very fast, and yeah. It's worked well for us so far, even though it's been adapted very much in the last few years. Conceição plays us back to Pereira now. We'll go back to Gilio, who looked to step up now. He plays it into Eduardo. Eduardo with the shot, and he's forced to save out of the Brann goalkeeper. It's been all us in the first half here. Good display, but we don't have the goal that we need in this game to pick up. Big 3 points just to secure ourselves back into... I mean, we're already in 5th place considering we've picked up 2 points from a possible 12 in our last 4 games. We dropped down a bit now, obviously, but if we find a goal here, we would move back over Lillestrøm, who had 3 games ago were literally in 14th place, and now they've climbed back up. Must have got 9 points since then, so very, very impressive for them. The goal isn't going to come in this first half by the looks of it. We've been good, but ultimately we don't have what we need. I think there's a half-time change in here. Mauro Couto has fired his chance over the bar. I don't think he's up for it today, so we'll bring him off as well. He's a little bit tired, and that will be our half-time substitution. Does that count as a stoppage? Surely it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. That's actually really good, actually. I should probably make a bit more use of that so I can spread out my substitutes. There's times where I like to go and make substitutes, but I guess we could spread it out a little bit better. And do it in that way as Brann find themselves on the ball here. We could actually play our knockout games in this stadium if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I'm not sure why we wouldn't have already. I think you have to have capacity of 4,000. None of this, the terracing, I'm fairly certain it's called the terracing with the poles, but instead we go to the Bodo Glimt Stadium. I don't know why, I don't know if it's bigger or something like that, but hopefully we can play our European games, the knockout games. I'm fairly certain it's just knockout games in this stadium. I don't know. We'll have to find out when and if we do get back there. It's a free kick here. Kornienko is stepping over it, and we know exactly what he can do from this range. Can he do it once again? Kornienko has gone to the opposite side this time, and he's just put it over the bar so close. He reminds me of an Ashley Young or a Kieran Trippier. Fullbacks taking free kicks. Always good with their crossing techniques, and now they can put it behind a set piece as well. Very impressive what they can do. Motta in at the back post. He looks like he's got taller, Fair play if he has, to be fair. He's still quite young. Kornienko might go all the way here. Side net him. Denies him there. He does look like he's got taller, unless everyone's just got shorter for some reason. But yeah, that's quite impressive if he has. Can we find a goal in this game? It's been all Brann in the second half by the looks of it, but the only chances we have seen have been from our own. We'll bring on Bajoun here, and I think we'll bring on Shegdal there for Kornienko, and then maybe a midfield change, maybe a winger change even. I think we bring Motta off for in July there on that left side. See what you can do. So both the wingers off now. Hopefully it gives us a bit of something fresh. I mean, we're still in a bit of a drought, which is annoying really. Can we find a late goal in this game? We've had none of the ball. I don't know what Brann are playing, because they in the last few seasons they've not been that impressive. As we go back to the first time we qualified for Europe, they were the team who unfortunately had to miss out when it was just 4 teams who qualified. That must have affected them. At least they've bounced back now, started to to become a bit better in the tactic of playing have just cancelled us out. There might be one final chance here, and this has been the story of all of our games. We've just had so much of everything. In July's at the back post here, can he win his header? He's not able to. It'll fall. Stegdal here on the left side. He goes to Eduardo, who's stepping up here. Eduardo, what a shot that is. He's forced to save out of the Brann goalkeeper. You know, we've not had much of the ball, but we've had the chances and we've had the momentum, but it's just not coming for us in the last few games. It's a bit unlucky, to be honest. Hopefully we can find a late goal in this game. It's Stegdal stepping over this corner. It's 87th minute. We'll give some a bit of encouragement. Will he play this ball in? Where will it go? Near post. The number 10 we're looking at in Dahl. It does go to the near post. Dahl is rising. He doesn't manage to get there, but it will fall to him. The number 10. He goes to Pereira now. Back to Stegdal there. Back post. Unmarked. Gillier is there! And the 18-year-old has got the winner for us in this game. A huge goal. 3 points secured. And what a finish that is from the young lad. The number 6, the 1-11 team have got what could be their first win together. It's been a whole load of combinations, but finally they come in today. That is a huge goal, and you have to say we deserve it. The full-time whistle is going to go in this game, or maybe not, because there's going to be one final chance, and is Dahl going to get a goal for himself here? Ennison from this left side. It is not Dahl who reaches it. It falls out to Lasanta. Pereira in the edge area. Pereira with the shot. It's hit the post. So close. It falls to Gillier here. It's going to be a throw-in for us. Time would send it to the corner. Wasted time. 30 seconds left here. Nothing's going to happen. The full-time whistle is going to go, and that is a huge win for us here. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave with this out tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for our return to European football. Thank you. Bye bye.